Take me to Whole Foods Market.
Now turn right onto Arley Drive.
There we go. A little bit too far left. So disengage. Send that. Alright, so it's okay. I mean, it's technically okay to be over there, but there's cars, so, and it would have gone around that truck. It does a lot, but I wanted to learn. And we've got a bike oncoming in the lane. That's not like allowed or okay at all, but my car nicely went around him. I didn't even get a chance to see what the visualization had, but I mean, he was not well lit. A human being could have easily not seen him at all and plowed straight into him. So that was really good behavior.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Old Key Mill Road. Now turn right onto Old Key Mill Road.
Alright, so right turn on red is allowed here. That could have been a gap to go, but then a car came up really quickly. So now is about when I would be going, and it's not. So I'm going to give a little bit of encouragement here. I've had success with that intersection, particularly in the past. So not sure why I had to do that, but send that in. to go in that entrance. Oops. And now it's wanting to go in this way. I'm not sure if that's after the last map update or not, but I have seen that before. But at least now we will get to see a flashing yellow. Looks like there's no traffic coming, so it should go. If it goes, there we go. Okay. Oh. Looked like it was starting to go towards the median, but it fixed itself. I hardly ever take that left, so because I come here all the time, and I never go into that. I always go into that other parking lot entrance. And now, okay, well now it wants to do a U-turn. And I have not tried a U-turn here before, I don't think. So let's see if it works. So the good news, it'll be a green arrow. And no.
Now turn right onto Grovedale Drive.
All right, anyway, so U-turns need some work, but other than that, not bad.
Now your destination is on the right.
Right. Pulled out nicely into this mini lane and got over, even though there was traffic over there. And I've seen it be very hesitant, but it pulled out even with that big truck in the other lane, which is good. Alright, so the next left turn is at an intersection with a flashing yellow. I've been here a couple times on this version and the last few, and it's doing much better at turning on left. A couple times, the first time that it really did well, I thought I had my camera on and I did not. I recorded it again. I didn't publish a video on that because I was thinking about making a compilation, and I may still do that. But that doesn't mean we can't show it on this video. Actually, I did post a video, one of my last ones, at this light prior to the one I was talking about. And that one, it was a short. There was a truck in the other opposite side of the intersection's turning lane that would turn in front of me. And so a few people said, like, my car went, and they said, a lot of comments were, oh, it was a blind turn, it couldn't see the oncoming traffic, so it was basically taking a guess. Well, and there's really no way to tell other than just repeated times and see if it makes mistakes, because I would have gone when it did. In this case, there are no cars in the oncoming turn lane, and it just turned green or red. So now it's back to flashing yellow. That was interesting. I was expecting it to go through a full cycle and then just get a green arrow or something. So in this case, right? Oh, look at that. It went with traffic coming at 35 miles, 40 miles an hour. I think that's actually 45 mile an hour speed, and I didn't have to do anything. And see, that was perfect. I'm glad I got that, because that was exactly where I would have turned. And I think the software is getting a lot better at judging the oncoming traffic. It's nighttime, so clearly I wasn't looking at the screen to see what it visualized, but I'm fairly confident it saw that traffic and it calculated the turn and did it successfully. So the more and more that we get this kind of successful thing, the better. I'm not the type of person, I don't care if the car makes mistakes. In fact, all the negative press about the car doing the wrong thing. See, I don't think that's bad. That's not how the software development's working. What we're not testing. I mean, I'm convinced. I know you'll get people that disagree with me, probably because Navigate on Autopilot was still marked as beta. This is marked as beta, but it's very limited. You have to either, like me, be into the program from early access, or now with the safety score. And I think Tesla wants to get more information, but they're very limiting on who's getting it, even if that number's up to 50,000. That was a little bit of a, I don't know why we kind of hesitated there, but in my mind, we're responsible at all times. Okay, that was interesting too. It actually pulled out while that other car was going. Kind of timed that too. So, we're responsible at all times for driving this car. So if you have people, and I know that there's plenty of videos out there, they're the ones that go viral, of, letting the car run a stop sign or run a red light, do something wrong. In my mind, you let the car do that. You should have recognized it, and if the car starts to do anything that you wouldn't as a driver, then you need to take over. And that data makes the software better. So what I was starting to say was, my opinion is the goal of this beta is not to test a final product. It is to train the neural nets, to gather data, and make the system better. And you can't do that without having these cars all over the country, gathering all different kind of situations. And so, prove me wrong, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty happy with the development. I mean, it's a little bit slower than I thought. I think taking out the radar was a little bit of a step back, and it caused us to, this whole thing to take a lot longer. But I'm hoping to see a lot this year in terms of progress.
Now turn left onto Woodson Drive.
A nicely timed turn behind that car as well.